Higher roof. Everything to the right is new office space. This office was originally built in 2000, and it was built, there was no operator's office. There was a pretty poor restroom facility. There was really limited locker room space. The mechanicals for the building were kind of all shoved in a corner as well. It was, for all intents and purposes, very cramped. It was also the only path to the only bathroom that we have on the plant. So the three operators shared one toilet, as did all of the sludge haulers that come through here on a daily basis use that same toilet. There was one door through. It was right past where the operators have their break room / lunchroom. It was not awesome. So as part of it, we added a back door for the operators, or for the sludge haulers to come in. We did add another restroom facility here, and as you remember, we added one to the lab as well. They were excited. They're like, hey, we have our own, each have our own restrooms now. Doesn't quite work out that way, but it gives more flexibility. You can see on his computer that he's also got controls set up where he can monitor through the plant SCADA system everything that's going on, not only at the plant but all the lift stations. Can monitor the data gathered each day from the plant there as well. They also have access now via the same program. They have access to all of that via their phone or tablet as well. Here we added simple locker room facilities. They each have a locker, a toilet and a shower in there. Washer and dryer. We did add a washer and dryer because, quite honestly, these guys get called out at any time of the night and their job is to deal with wastewater. So there's times where S happens, and you don't want to really take your work home with you, if you will. So we added those facilities here as well. Got rid of the old flooring, the marred up vinyl flooring. They went with an all sealed concrete finish in here, very durable. Improved the lighting in here, gave the other operator, Wes, his own space. They share, this is their break room now. We couldn't have everything, so some of the original cabinets stayed. And then did some minor renovations to the original washroom back here and added a back door for haulers coming in as guests. This screen here will kind of give you an overview of the plant SCADA system. This will allow you to monitor every single process in the plant, as well as we can then go to all 12 lift stations throughout the village. So what we can do is we could actually click on any lift station, pick on number 8. We can see that there is a pump running, and we could watch the water level here, and that will draw down the water level as it's pumping that water through a series of pipes to eventually get here to the plant. But this allows us to then monitor the status of each of those lift stations, being able to tell what the water level is, because it's miles from here to some of the more remote stations. And again, when operators get call out during the night, whoever is the operator on duty may get a notice to his phone that there is a high water level at lift station 4, which means, oh shoot, I gotta hustle into the plant and find out what's going on. At least now, it used to be he would just get an alarm that said, we have a problem at a lift station. And he would have to come here first and then try to discern which lift station that might be. Now he can actually tell exactly what he's walking into, or have a better understanding of what he's walking into when he gets called out in the middle of the night. In addition to that, again, the village had no real process control in the past to really know what was going on in those tanks, short of going up and once a day, doing a grab sample from those tanks or doing a sludge sample from those tanks to try to figure out what they have. Now any of the main process stuff we are monitoring 24/7, and this all comes back to a data management center where we can then trend it and basically automate the system, slowing mixers up and down, slowing pumps up and down to better regulate the flow. What that's done, the plant's running better than it ever has. The effluent numbers coming out of the plant have been very good ever since we've done the upgrades. Biological phosphorus really seems to be paying off. So instead of producing lots of chemical sludge, we're actually producing a nearly 100% biological sludge now.
How much growth capacity is built into the system?
So the village population right now is just over 6,000 people. The plant was designed for a design population of 10,750-ish people, which came to us directly from Sewer Pack, or Southeast Regional Planning Commission, which was part of our facility planning process to set the design capacity for this plant. So we work with Sewer Pack and with the DNR to come to a consensus as to what the plan should be designed for, because we're looking at not only what the plant needs in 2023, but we're actually looking at the next 20 years. So this plant was designed based on the 2045 population projections for the village.